In this video, I'm going to show you how to easily push Cordelius high in Brawl Stars. He is currently one of the best brawlers in the game, so stay tuned until the end. Enough talking, let's get started. Cordelius is the best in the game mode Solo Showdown. This is because he is built for this game mode. He does a lot of damage, his gadget helps with killing, and his juper helps you escape or surprise opponents. A lot of people use different builds. I recommend this build if you want to make a lot of kills. With your star power, you simply do a lot more damage, and this is very important. Your gadget helps you with making kills. Super easy. Now I will quickly go to his best maps. You can play Cordelius on different maps. I recommend you to play on close range maps with bushes. Examples are stormy plains. You can go from bush to bush with your super and activate your gadget and easily make a kill. I will tell you more about this later. In the beginning of the game, you want to go for cubes. A good start is around 2 cubes. It does not matter much if you have few cubes because you will get most of your cubes by making kills. So try to get your super as fast as possible. Activate your gadget and super on someone. Run to a bush where you think someone is. Surprise him with your gadget and you will win every duel. You kill a Shelly with your gadget if you spawn on her. That's how overpowered it is. So try to do this every time to make kills and get cubes as easy as possible. If you are attacked, you can of course also use your super to get away. In the endgame, you are also very good. You can take someone with you in your super while the others are fighting. Cordelius is very good in this meta. Brawlers that are played a lot are Shelly, Buzz, and Surge. Cordelius is good against each of these brawlers. If you use your super, they can no longer use their super, and these meta brawlers are only good if they have their super. Easy kills. Cordelius, his hypercharge is also in my opinion way too good. It works the same as your super only. The opponents are super slow, so they can't run away. So you can basically kill any brawler if you use your hypercharge super, doesn't matter how many cubes they have. Now I'm gonna give you some general tips that are very important to understand. A good tip when collecting power cubes is to attack boxes from a distance if your brawler allows it, so you can keep an eye on your surroundings and avoid enemies sneaking up on you. If you're using a tanky brawler like Bull or El Primo, you might be able to take more risks by rushing for cubes, but even then, it's better to play smart and avoid unnecessary fights. Survival is the most important part of Solo Showdown. You don't need to get a lot of kills to push trophies. In fact, you can earn trophies by simply staying alive and placing in the top 4 or higher. To stay alive, avoid engaging in fights during the early stages of the match unless you are sure you can win. Fighting too early can make you an easy target for other players who might be waiting nearby to attack when you're weak. Instead, focus on positioning and use the map to your advantage. Hiding in bushes can be a great way to stay safe and heal up if you take damage. However, always check bushes before walking into them by shooting at them first, especially if the map is full of hiding spots. The last thing you want is to walk straight into an enemy's trap. Another important part of staying alive is keeping track of the poison gas as the map shrinks. Always stay inside the safe zone and plan your movements carefully so you don't get trapped between the poison and an enemy. If you find yourself in a situation where you're being chased by a stronger player, try to lead them toward another enemy or use obstacles on the map to escape. Running into the poison should only be a last resort if you have no other way to survive. And even then, it's better to try to turn and fight if you think you can get at least one more placement spot. Knowing when to fight and when to avoid fights is one of the biggest skills you need to master in Solo Showdown. Sometimes picking the wrong fight can end your game instantly, especially if you're outnumbered or weaker than your opponent. Look for opportunities to attack when you know you have the advantage, like when an enemy has low health or is stuck between you and another player. But if you see a brawler with many more power cubes than you, it's often better to back off and stay safe. Third partying is another great strategy in Solo Showdown, which means attacking enemies who are already fighting each other. This lets you deal damage and maybe even get a kill without taking too much risk. Just be careful not to get too greedy because other players might try to third party you as well. One last piece of advice is to stay calm and avoid getting frustrated if you lose trophies. Sometimes you'll have bad games where you get unlucky or make mistakes, and that's okay. The key is to learn from those moments and keep practicing. If you find yourself losing many games in a row, take a break and come back later when you're feeling more focused. With time, practice, and these strategies, you'll be able to push Cordelius to high trophies and become a better Solo Showdown player.
Like dream